What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to be walking you through exactly how to use the Central Cell Proxies management bot. Here's the Telegram username here. So once you've purchased a proxy, you can go ahead and open the bot and then click start here. Now after clicking start, it's going to prompt you with where you actually heard about us. You can select one of the following options or click other here. Or if you have a referral code, you can also enter that. I'm just going to click YouTube for the sake of this video. Now, once you've selected an option, you're going to be prompted with the dashboard now. So this is the actual dashboard. Here you can see your proxies, active proxy connections, the IPs, carriers, auto rotate, whether it's disabled or enabled, status, the usage in the past 24 hours, and the expiry dates. Now, let's go ahead and on the individual connection level, let's see what options we have here. So after clicking the gear icon, you're going to be prompted with this screen. Now, rotate IP, this is pretty straightforward. After clicking this, the proxy is going to rotate the IP after 15 seconds, and then you will get a fresh IP. Now, reboot, this essentially is just going to reboot the whole device instead of just a refresh or a IP rotation. This actually just reboots the whole system. So if it's slow, clunky, or I'm not responding, like we're offline, you can go ahead and click reboot here, and the device is essentially just going to do a full reboot, and it'll be back in 1 to 2 minutes or less. Now, credentials here. So this is actually going to show the proxy logins that are currently active, the rotation links, and the reboot links. Here you can also reset the passwords for the SOX5 and HTTP logins. So as you can see, this ends in ZJ and KG. I'm going to go ahead and click the reset all passwords. Let's click reset. And as you can see, the passwords have been changed. So yeah, that's essentially it for that button. Now the action links. So this is actually going to show you the current rotation links and the reboot links that are assigned to the proxy ID or the connection name. And you can also delete the rotation links, delete the reboot links, create new ones, or just remove all of them in one click. This is useful if let's say a member goes rogue with rotation links or reboot links, and for some reason the proxy is not working. You can just click remove all links and then create new ones here, and you will be set. Now, auto rotate. So this is pretty straightforward. Once again, you can set a custom time that you want the proxy to rotate at. We have a 5-minute interval through the bot, and yeah, you can set 5, 15, 30, 60, or enter a custom time here, or just disable it as a whole. Choice is yours. I'm gonna go ahead and, for example, let's just try 7 every 7 minutes, and it's been set to 7. Now I'm gonna click back, and we should see 7 here. Sometimes it takes a second, or you just have to click another time. Let's see. Yep, 7 minutes here. So now every 7 minutes, this IP is going to change, and yeah, it's essentially it for the auto rotate button. Now, VPN configs. So this section is, or this button is essentially open VPN config files. You can essentially create a file here. Let's do test 1, 2, 3. And as you can see, the open VPN file has been created. Now I'm going to click view, and you can actually download the file that you've created just by clicking the button here. And it's going to prompt you with a file here, and you can just click download. Now, OpenVPN, this essentially allows you to apply the proxy to the system as a whole, instead of, like, for example, a SOX5 or HTTP login. You have to apply that on an anti-detect browser, or just any browser. But with OpenVPN, you can actually apply the proxy to the whole system, whether you're on phone or on computer. We actually have a walkthrough on how to apply an OpenVPN config file on computer on our YouTube channel, so you can go ahead and check that out. And yeah, that's essentially it for the VPN config section. Now refresh. So what this button does is it's essentially like a more like a softer reboot, but this is more internet related. Let's say it's the proxy's slow, or it's just feeling clunky. You can just go ahead and click refresh here and it'll refresh the internet on the device. And yeah, it's essentially it for these buttons here. Go ahead and click home. Now we've already walked through the individual buttons for each connection. Now the bulk actions button on the main dashboard. So currently one of the options we have here is set auto rotate. It's pretty straightforward. Once again, you can select all or select individual ones, and you can set the auto rotation time in bulk to multiple proxies. And that's useful if you are running more than one mobile proxy, which is faster and gets the job done. Now, you expired. So by clicking this, it allows you to see any past licenses that have expired. This is useful if you want to renew one or just to see past IDs that you've used. And if you did want to renew, just go ahead and click this button right here, which is going to redirect you to my Telegram, or just click contact support, same thing. And yeah, it's essentially it for that button. All right, now for the team access. So by clicking this and then clicking add member, now for this screen, we can actually add admins or VAs. With the admin role, you can actually give them full proxy control, manage settings, view credentials, add or remove VAs. Basically every setting other than actually being the owner or removing the owner. But yeah, it's very similar to the owner role that you have by default by owning the proxy. And VA, basically this just allows them to view credentials, rotate, reboot from the bot. They're not allowed to change any settings or manage any team members. So they can just view credentials, view the rotate link, view the reboot link, and then use it if they want to through the bot. And yeah, it's essentially it for the team member section. Now, after the team member button, there is just one more button. Well, two more. The support/feature requests. So if you guys do want a feature, or you're running into an issue that you're not able to fix with the bot, you can just go ahead and message us on Telegram at JD_OFM, or by clicking this button right here. And as for the settings, here you can actually view your Telegram username, Telegram ID, account type, where you supposedly heard about us, and when you actually joined the bot. You can also enter a referral code here, which is useful if you do have one. And yeah, and then refresh. Let's say you just renewed proxies and then the dates are still incorrect. You can just go ahead and click refresh and it'll show you the most up-to-date data. That's essentially it for the walkthrough video of our Central Proxies management bot, guys. If you do want any other features added to the bot, go ahead and message me on Telegram. And if you're not already a customer of Centricell, go ahead and message me the word YouTube to claim our exclusive YouTube offer. Once again, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like it and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.